Hey, how's it going there, ladies and gentlemen? I'm just gonna play One Piece Lo-Fi, because one thing I just learned is that Toei will fuck you as hard as they can if you put any of their content on YouTube. So from when Luffy goes Gear 5 in the manga all the way up until the end of the fight, all my videos, all those reactions for those chapters got docked. I literally have one reaction or two reactions left on my channel. So, no more Toei shit. Fuck them. They can go suck a dick. I hope they choke on a dick. Well, fucking. I just read chapter 10. God dang it. 1086, the newest one that came out. Oda's going on break. He's going to get eye surgery. There's been people giving comparisons about his artwork compared to now to earlier, how it's looking a little bit more not as detailed, which in all honesty, I read One Piece for the adventure and the fun of it. So I honestly haven't not well, never mind. Some places in the twist and Vegapunk's area. So yeah. So I'm just gonna talk about it because it's gonna be a month until Oda's back. He deserves his. He does deserve his time. Like, give him a month to do whatever, refresh. Spend time with his family, go out and do something. Not sit in relax. Chill because let his creative, juices come back. And I wish him a good recovery before, during, and after the surgery. So I'm going to talk about the chapter. So first things first, I guess we'll talk about Emu. I still don't, I'm not sold on the plan to hold Emu, but so Emu is from the original 20 people that created the world government. Emu is one of the names of the first people that created government. So even in the revolutionaries, they're theorizing like maybe it was like laws for like back then it was used on Emu, so Emu can never die. I'm going to wait till if its translation's out. It's been out for a week. I just haven't read it. So the revolutionaries been saying it's probably that, and also the black shadow in the sky that destroyed that whole freaking island where the Sabo's at. So yeah, it kind of makes my ballad on my last video. I mean, kind of stupid. Oh well. So they're wondering if it's like an ancient weapon or not. That has to be, and then Yvonne believes that it was created by the world government, and if it was a ancient weapon, like they probably would have used it a lot more by now. But one of the Goros say they did say like they wish they can use it like as much as possible. That way they can control all the chaos and the revolution that's going on right now. I'm surprised Julie Bonnie's not talking about it. Like no, I guess she's that sneaky. So, but Sabo he got fucked up on the way out. He got attacked, I believe, only once from Emu, and he got fucked up. Like literally, like holding his chest, bleeding on the boat while resting. Like that's the definition of fucked up. Like, so Captain Morgan's saving Vivi. So I didn't like Captain Morgan's when he was introduced in the story. I like him now. He's definitely like one of my. I'm gonna say top 20 favorite. Well, yeah, he's a good character. I like him. He's not on any side, but he's on both sides. But he is helping Luffy's side the most lately. So like not in Stampede. Like I thought that way. Like he's just on both sides, but he seems like he's still choosing a side in my opinion. I don't know. He's an interesting bird. Okay, another thing I want to talk about. Let's show you here. Oh yeah. Okay, I got spoiled about this. That's why I haven't read the manga for a week. The Celestial Slayer, the guy who judges the Celestials. When I first saw this guy in the manga, people were dyeing his hair red and putting Shank's thumbnails next to him. So I was like, no, don't fucking like. The one time I don't read the manga as it comes out, I get fucking spoiled a high fuck. But it's just a theory. I don't know why people are comparing him to Shanks yet. I still haven't watched any of the theory videos. I just read the manga and set my camera, recorded. What do I think? I actually like that part. Like Oda is getting serious and all that. Like in my opinion, he didn't need to be added, but he's a good touch because a celestial dragon helped the princess escape, punched another celestial dragon, and it's like nothing's gonna happen to that dude. In a way, I believe it because he's another celestial. But that does make sense, because the Celestials they believe to be like descendants of gods, and then here we have I'm gonna say seven big dudes that actually are considered gods. Now, the Celestial Slayer he was the original ruler of God's Valley. I'm gonna have to do a lot of research because Rox went there, and Roger teamed up with Garp to protect the people in God Valley. So, another thing about the story, Okay, it's been a while since I read that chapter, but it's like it ended how I don't remember read it, but it's like if I remember right, like God Valley was there, and then the next day it wasn't there. So people saying it's probably destroyed or something like that, or it's just lost, or it's hidden. Well, I believe it's just I believe it's destroyed. I believe whatever they use, that thing that's hovering above the cloud, I believe it's like a satellite level island destructing mechanism that can only go a certain ways away from the government because the island they destroyed is where they thought Sabo would escape, but Sabo went around and wired the transfer that way they wouldn't follow him when he called revolutionaries. So they destroyed that island, and on the map it was close to them. And they did say they wish they can use it like to stop the revolution, but that's interesting. So there's a lot of stuff to think about. I'm gonna watch like I haven't seen these guys in a while. Like I watched Tekken, Sawyer's Mage, and all these videos like talking about him, O'Hara, and all that. So see what's going on. Now another thing is okay, Eam is after Vivi because Vivi is descent. Looks like okay. I really hope this is the first thing that popped in my mind. I really hope because of the foreshadowing when like with all the people like looking at Vivi's poster and the hard eyes and all that. I really hope Eam isn't just after Vivi just because he has a crush on her descendant. That's stupid. That is I'm no. I'm sorry. Like I'm still thinking about how One Piece was gonna end. Like with after Marineford, like after all that, people were saying like Blackbeard is gonna he's definitely the top dog. He has the two strongest devil fruits. But then now we have I don't know. Like Blackbeard's Island Buster and so are they. But it's all I guess. Seems like now it's whoever has the best repetition right now, One Piece. So it's like yeah. So I did find that a little bit interesting. Now with so the Gorosei, they're warriors, like they actually fight, and one of them is on the way to Egghead right now. I would love to see him fight Luffy. Like that would be a good intro. Like if these guys are the top, well, it said warrior. It said warrior on the thing. Like each one is like financial and all that. Like if he's going to Egghead and they know the situation and he's going with the like he has admiral, two vice admirals if I remember right, and like was it three or five like battleships or just one? I believe it was three battleships on the way to Egg or five on the way to Egghead Island, and I would really love just to see man what's his name? It's not Charles. Fuck, I forgot his name already. I would like to see him just leave out of the boat.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Check your Wi-Fi network connection by going to settings.
So yeah. Now with the whole Shanks, just from people posting that thumbnail, I mean getting spoiled, just putting Shanks right next to the this new Celestial Dragon Slayer with the red hair, like I know Shanks is supposed to be on a godlike level, so it would make sense that he was born on God Valley, but like the reason why there's so many like One Piece film theory people is because we all have an idea on how the story is going to end, and of course Oda's not going to follow that. But it's like I really hope he's not changing everything at the very last second like in Naruto, because we honestly thought Naruto would end with Naruto versus Madara or Naruto versus the Nine Tails until Shippuden and all that, and then no aliens. Aliens are the final villain. Super Saiyans are the final villain in Naruto. That's my opinion. So I really hope Eam. I don't mind Eam is immortal because there is a lot of immortality stuff. One, of course, being lost fruit. If Eam is, I really hope Eam is immortal. Like it is, but if you're gonna, Eam has been a soloette for fucking a year now. Like, there's way too much build up on Eam. I feel like Eam's going to be a disappointment. Like, I feel like Eam is going to be like an alien from another planet that just came to Earth and conquered it or some shit because there are other planets. Inaru is on a planet right now. I believe, I still believe there's an ancient one open up there. So, yeah. Like my original theory on how One Piece is going to end is, it's dead. Because it involved Inaru, Blackbeard, and all, and of course the world government. The world government seems like they have a better hand in this situation than Blackbeard and everyone else. Blackbeard, he has a shit ton of pirates. Same with Buggy and Crocodile and Mihawk. But the world government, hey, they've had 800 years to build this power. So